G'day guys, today we're checking out this stunning Beneteau GT44. If you enjoy the luxury and speed of driving a sports car, you will love this sports coupe style yacht. What sets this GT44 apart is its ample refrigeration, spacious cabins, and large entertaining spaces. That not only works as a day boat, but excels at long-range cruising. Let's jump on board and explore this fun and exciting boat. So you can see we're undercover here. We're actually at the Queen City Yacht Club. So here it's fresh water, undercover slip. Doesn't get much better than that as far as preserving the boat. I've got a lovely white hull. Gel coat looks like it's in great shape. Here on the aft deck you can see there is a removable barbecue grill. We'll check that out shortly. It's very, very cool, and I love the location. So there's no smoke inside the boat or anything like that. They did a great job, and that is the factory option. This boat is the Speciale edition. I'll just zoom in so you can see right there, Speciale logo on the side. So that's top tier, absolute top tier trim package that has all the options. They've done a lot of good updates recently, and we'll start with the full enclosure. It's just over a year old. Isinglass, beautiful shape. They added a additional bimini that extends out to give you extra shade and protection from the rain. Up top, you can see right now we've got the Starlink. Really well kitted out. And just here, you can see in the swim platform, this whole thing lifts up, and it is a tender garage. As you can see, in this tender garage, we've got a 2024 Gig Harbor tender with a Torpedo electric outboard. Those outboards are great, no maintenance, fantastic little units, super easy to get it in and out. Then on the port side here, you can see we've got the upgraded smart plug. These things are awesome, so much more reliable. They don't loosen up like the traditional ones. And you've got a 30 amp on the outboard side, 50 amp on the inboard side, and there is a selector switch inside that little cabinet. So you can, you're really set wherever you go for power, whether it's 30 or 50. If you're traveling around, you will be sorted. So let's jump around the starboard side here. You can see the hull is in great shape. And you can see up on the bow here, we've got these side-by-side sunbed with the reclining back there. I love how the windlass and chain and everything is tucked away, so you're not going to trip on a windlass or anything when you're on deck. Really nice feature. Okay, let's just jump straight on to the swim platform, and here you can see this grill station. This is where I'm going to be spending most of my time when I'm at anchor in the dock. This is awesome, and you can see they've replaced this grill tray. It's like a brand new grill tray, all in really nice shape. And I love how the cover actually turns into an additional table, so you can have all your plate ready to go, utensils, and everything's kind of there and ready. They think about everything, Beneteau. It's really cool. What a great spot right here. And as we saw on the dock, we've got the smart plugs there. I'll open this up so we can see we've got the selector switch in here. So if you're on 30 or 50, whichever one you want to use, and then there's a 110 outlet just above it. Cool. All right. As we come up the stairs here, just on the outboard side, we've got a little hot and cold water shower. Just up a step, you can see this little placard here. And what this is, it says right here, Class B. Bit hard to read, but it says Class B offshore rated for 12 passengers. So they've tried and tested this thing in some huge sea, big winds, and yeah, that's really what she's designed for, which is great. I love this isinglass enclosure year round. If it gets too hot, too cold, you're all protected out of the way of the elements. And if it's a beautiful day and you're like, hey, I need to get some air through here, this thing just transforms so easy. These panels actually just flip up to the top. This door panel, you can see I've already got it. It just closes here, and there's a couple of buttons to keep it out of the way. Same in the door panel on that other side. And then you've all of a sudden got this beautiful sunbed area. This cushion flips back, so it becomes more of a headrest. And then when you're not using it as a recliner kind of lounge sunbed area, you have it this way, and then you've got this lovely dining area here. Before we head forward, I just wanted to point out this hatch here in the deck. In here is the easy access to the engine room. There is also additional access to the engine room inside the tender garage, and that is mainly used just for servicing and that sort of thing, just to make it super easy for your techs to kind of get around the engine, get to all the parts and everything else. You go through there. If you're just doing your basic checks, going to, basic service stuff, you can get in there very, very quick and easy. Let's shoot through it. So as we come up to the main entertaining space here in the cockpit, you can see we have this giant U-shaped seating area. This is just an incredible space. They actually have upgraded outlets there as well, so you can charge your phone or your laptop and do some work up here if you wanted. And for dinner parties, this all opens up. This larger setting, which is great, and the woodwork is in all decent shape. Actually, just here it's a little thin, but when you open it up, it's all in perfect shape there. Just to the starboard side, you can see all the switches here. We do have a Fusion stereo controller. There's an additional one of these just by the Helm as well. We'll check that out shortly. Right here, I love this, is the spot where the barbecue grill goes. You just pop it off and it just sits in that cradle and you're all set. So it just keeps it out of the elements, keeps it looking new, which it does. So one other thing, part of that Speciale edition, this has the teak decking all the way throughout. Very comfortable on the feet, very warm. So as we move forward, double helm chair here to keep the captain company, and a single there on the starboard side. Lots of cup holders and storage throughout here as well. I love the large Simrad display, and it's got all the engine monitoring dials as well. This is actually kind of cool because sometimes with Volvo, they'll just give you this little display and you have to like flick, and it takes you like ages to work out what you've got going on, or if there's a high temp or something like that. But here you have everything. You don't need to flick through anything on here. You have it all ready to go, so you're not guessing or anything like that. Bow thruster here as well for easy docking along with the joystick control, and even a 12 volt USB charger if you do not have the generator running, so you can charge your phone, that sort of thing. VHF down here as well, and then very smart located the fire system and fuel shutoff right here, right by the helm, which is a great spot for that. Just aft, this I love. This is the wet bar area, and we have an ice maker just forward. That's a U-line ice maker and a Waco refrigerator and a little freezer up top as well. So there is also an additional really large refrigerator down below. So I love the amount of refrigeration on this boat is fantastic. Just before we head below, I just wanted to point out the speakers on this thing are phenomenal. We've got Fusion stereo throughout, large subwoofer down here, and then also the storage. incredible. There's like huge storage down here. You can see that. And then easy to get to. And then here is additional fantastic storage cabinets here as well. Let's jump below. And the field of view, I mean, this window is beautiful. One other thing, as we head down, you'll notice this huge skylight door which opens up and an additional skylight here. So you actually get a lot of natural light down below. We are currently in the slip undercover, so even in this slip being undercover, we still have a lot of good natural light throughout here. So we head straight down to the landing area. You can see double stainless sink, double force 10 stovetop there, and just above we've got a nice microwave tucked away, and then there's just great storage throughout there all the way through. Good storage down here as well. One thing on a boat this size, very infrequently you would see such a large fridge. So you got the full size fridge with the freezer up top as well. It's pretty cool to see. Forgot to mention, got some breakers up here as well. So it's the shore power transfer breaker. So you can transfer from shore power to generator just from here. You can also fire up the generator just from here as well. And these are all battery switches, so all very conveniently located. As we spin around, just to the starboard side, huge U-shaped settee here. Very, very soft, ultra leather. Oh, fantastic. And this actually drops down, so it can become a berth if you wanted. Additional storage up top here. And then storage shelves as well. So as we sit there, you can see on the inboard side, there's a large LG TV and an additional Fusion stereo unit here with the DVD player. Let's head on forward first. So here we have the VIP cabin. Island queen berth. It also has these like comfortable cushions on the side as well, so very easy to get around, very comfortable space, and lots of natural light. So you've got the porthole up top, escape hatch, and opening porthole both sides as well, with a large window as well. And let's check out in here. We've got deep storage shelves here, and the other side got some additional shelving as well, and then there's some storage underneath the berth too. And just aft, big Samsung TV, additional Fusion unit, and we've got that Cruise Air unit here. So it is 4-zone Cruise Air, so you've got a controller in this cabin, in the master cabin, and in both entertaining spaces. I love this huge mirror here as well. And before we head aft to the master down there, I just want to head into this day head here. So let's go check that out. Really good sized day head. Nice vanity sink, additional mirror, lots of good storage throughout here as well. Down there, and additional storage up top in that mirror. And they have an upgraded Samudra bidet on that one as well. Sticking with the European style, I like it. And this is a fully closing, it's kind of hard plastic perspex shower door. I really do like that. Some boats you get where it's like a curtain or something like that, but having the nice hard plastic and keeps it all separate, it's not a wet head. That's a very comfortable day head for a guest. So really nice work there. Now let's head aft to the master cabin. You can see here, large queen berth, We've got a Samsung TV that spins out, additional fusion stereo as well. I love the little love seat here on the port side, very comfortable. Really good natural light here as well, with the large opening portholes either side. And this is kind of smart. They've got this that skylight that we saw before we came down here from the main deck. There's actually a blackout shade. Some manufacturers forget that. So I really like how they have a blackout shade. They thought about that, so you can have a good night's sleep in here. And let's check out some storage stuff. So yeah, good storage there as well. And there's also nice storage either side, underneath. And this cabin has an ensuite head. Jump in there. The same thing, got the bidet as well. Vanity. And good size shower. Wow, I'm 6'1", and I have a ton of room above my head. So for tall people, this is actually pretty nice. It's pretty rare you sit. Normally I'm pretty crammed in a shower. For some reason, bathrooms, manufacturers, tighten things up and be like, oh, people don't need as much room in there, but this is pretty incredible. I like that. Just as we come out, you can see there's good storage here as well. Really good space. Let's head back on up. Before we head forward to the bow and down to the engine room, I just wanted to show you guys. So just here is the button, and this opens up the sunroof. So you can see here, opens all the way up. Nice and easy, looks great. Yeah, I love most boats. You can see this boat next door, they have a bimini top. It's a bit of an arduous task to try and flip that back and get it out of the way if you wanted to enjoy the sun on a beautiful day. This one, couple of seconds, you've got this thing open and you're enjoying the sun. Very easy. It starts raining or it's too much sun and you just close her up. Nice and easy. I love that. Okay, let's head up to the bow. As we go down the side deck, we've got a stainless steel grab rail here. Beneteau also designed this little groove here to grab onto if you're a little bit taller as well. And then we also have the nice high railing here too. And you can see opening windows either side with the helm there too. And we saw this area from the dock. Pretty easy, very, very comfortable space. Just wanted to tuck in here so we can see what we got underneath. So here you can see the chain locker. Chain's in really nice shape. This is also a really good space to store fenders as well, that sort of thing. And I love how they just keep it all out of the way. You'll notice here we have a quick anchor controller, anchor windlass controller here. That can actually be controlled from the helm station as well, so you don't need to come down up forward to run the anchor. It does have the switch there. They upgraded this one and you have the swivel there as well. I like to see that. Cool. Let's jump down the other side and we'll jump into the engine room. So as we come down here, I'm just gonna grab a seat. Easy. As we come down here, you can see we've got the Cummins owner generator on the forward bulkhead. Very easy to get to, very easy to get around as well. Generator charger. One other thing, one thing to note, the seller of this boat is a very experienced mariner, and is very detail oriented. So what they've done is they've gone around the boat, and a lot of the guessing, where most of the time you would need to pull out the manual, work out what each switch does, work out what each charger does, if there's an issue or anything like that. You know, it can take a while if you're searching through a manual. They've gone around and labeled absolutely everything. Pretty good to see. So you can see generator charger is right there. They've put the generator on there. Also these little breaker switches over there. They've labeled absolutely everything in there to make it very, very easy for troubleshooting and that sort of thing. On the starboard bulkhead here, got the Rain Man, water maker, and the membranes up here. And this is the underwater exhaust for the generator. Let's see, crystal clear. Oh my word, crystal clear. Sea strainer there, and that I think is for the air conditioner actually, and then this one's for the generator. And as we pan aft here, we've got the big Volvo D6 370 horse twins here. Beautiful shape. Got oil on the bilge. And tuck in here so we can see. Yeah, beautiful shape. Great storage throughout here. I'm sitting on a little storage step. Got a bunch of storage there. And you'll notice like it kind of looks a little tight in here, above the engine. But the reason why that is, it's actually not at all. Because that is the hatch that opens up, and then you have this huge area to get to everything. As I mentioned before, the service hatch. But to get around here, you can check oil. I can just walk straight through underneath here, and that's all very easy. But to do all the major stuff, and you can see that there's a ram there even on it. So that whole thing pops up, so you have this ginormous space. Just here, I'm going to show you on the generator. We can check the hours. We've got just under 380 hours on the gen, and right about 1,000 hours on the mains, and the 1,000 hour service has been done on these as well by the Volvo dealer here in Seattle, which is great. Oh, not a drop of water in that bilge as well. Oh my God. Yeah, these guys are very, very, very particular. And right here is the Pelican. This unit right here is the Pelican UV water filtration system, and you got carbon filters there as well. So you can actually drink the water in the tank on this boat. It is crystal clear and beautiful, which is great. If you're out and about and you have to fill out water on the dock, and you questionable water, you've got yourself covered with the Pelican. Really nice to see. Okay, let's jump back out. Thanks for coming on the tour today of this 2015 Beneteau GT44 Wanderlust. For more information or for an in-person tour, feel free to reach out to me, Ari Shah, anytime on 772-240-0888 or via email at ari@denisonyachting.com. See you on the water.